Hello class, this is Mrs. Politsky. I have notes for Chapter 16, Section 3, Russia Today. So here we go. Today, Russia, or the Russian Federation, is a federal republic, very similar to that of the United States. It has an elected president, um, but what differs here is that that president appoints a prime minister. And the legislature, called the Federal Assembly, makes the Federation's law. That Federal Assembly is probably a little bit more like our Congress. Number two, since the fall of communism, Russia has moved to a market economy based on free trade and competition, very different from the days of Joseph Stalin's command economy where the government controlled everything. Unlike during the time of Stalin, there is now private ownership of businesses and farms, and hence people can buy their own homes, which was never the case during the time of communism. Number three, Russia exports oil, natural gas, timber, metals, and chemicals. Russian farmers export grains, fruits, and potatoes and sugar beets. Today, Russia's wealth is contributed or concentrated in the hands of a small number of people. In the year 2005, Russia had more billionaires than any other European country, and that has maintained itself all the way to this year. 75% of all Russians live in cities where small apartments and high rises are quite common. Wealthier or richer Russians may own a dakas, which is pictured below here, or a Russian country home. Numbers 6 and 7. Moscow is the capital of Russia and its largest city. It's the home of Russia's government, and that home can be found in a place called the Kremlin, which is pictured right here, this red building. Okay, the Kremlin consists of, or means fortress, and consists of several buildings surrounded by a wall and towers. Next to the Kremlin is a place called Red Square, which you see right here. All these buildings are really close to one another. In Red Square, you will find Lenin's tomb, which is pictured right here, and St. Basil's Cathedral, right back here with the kind of the onion-shaped domes, if you see that. St. Petersburg was founded by Peter the Great, hence the name, and is styled after cities of Western Europe. It once served as Russia's capital and is located along the Gulf of Finland. Numbers 8 and 9. The Volga region is a major shipping route. Black caviar, which you see pictured below here from sturgeon fish, is a Russian delicacy. It comes from a fishery on the Caspian Sea. The Ural Mountains are a mining region with smelters and factories processing metal ores. The Tatars called Siberia the sleeping land because it has been considered a vast frozen wasteland with long severe winters. This region's main industries are lumber, mining, oil production. Coal is mined in southwestern Siberia, and hydroelectricity is produced from various rivers. The Trans-Siberian Railroad, which you see pictured below here and also on this map, connects Moscow to Vladivostok, one of the longest single railroad lines in the world. Numbers 10, 11, and 12. In the Far East, the land is heavily forested, and factories process forest and mineral resources. Russia is facing many challenges as they move ahead. Moving to a market economy has not prevented unemployment and rising crime rates. Population is declining as well, and there is a gap between the rich and the poor. Russia also faces ethnic conflicts and problems with industrial pollution. The Russian Republic of Chechnya has faced a lot of conflict in recent years, and there has been widespread fighting amongst its people and the Russian government. Some of those conflicts are kind of cooling down in the news, but you never know when these things can spring up once again. Thank you so much.